government will come to your rescue. Don't just go out and look for other people's problem. Don't go and look for trouble. It's only when somebody is looking for your own trouble, the government will come to your own rescue and rescue you. If not so, your own government can also help in jailing you too when you go out there only to look for other people's troubles. So we are still on achievement of Briggy government. Before some people will say that our APM carry suitcase, only go to Washington, D.C. and come back. He's a lie, yo. I'm bringing up time now. I brought it down to a low man level so that you understand. Okay, let me start all over. In the middle of 2025, Briggy government went to Finland for protest against the detention of our PM, Simon Ekpa. Upon the arrival of Briggy protestants, Finland embassy shut down their doors and said they have closed suddenly because they became afraid of the truth that are coming to them direct from Biafran Briggy protestants. Briggy APM have continued its diplomatic works in the Washington, D.C. since January 2025, starting from him attending President Trump's official inauguration on the congressional invitation to the Briggy government. So our APM, Jello Trump's inauguration is also achievement, my dear. How many went? In the late July 2025, Briggy submitted I'm not AI, I am real here. This is a real news coming from Briggy government. So it's not AI. Because I'm sick and tired of this thing, AI.
Helen Okolo.
People will be doing life for real.
Helen, if I catch you on watching from
I am
Facebook,
live.
if you don't delete this thing now,
okay,
I would advertise you. Just
today's date
delete
is
this nonsense and get
let
out.
Me go and take
We are
time
here
and
for
tell you
freedom.
today's date
Freedom
so
alone.
that you know we are live.
Don't come here for
this is
begging.
12th
You're not sharing what we are doing. You are not supporting freedom, but I get to come and disorganize what we are doing. If I catch you there, thunder.
In the late July 2025, Briggy submitted a first ever historic U.S. congressional testimony to the U.S. Congress, which is vicious to every, as you can see it, to everyone on the U.S. Congress website, calling for sanctions on Nigeria and Finland because 1. Kidnap of NNAMDI KANU. 2. Taking part to the imprisonment of Simon Ekpa. Taking part. 3. Taking part and supervise and paid Islamic Jihad terrorists that carry out Christian genocide for over 25
is this Frank
years.
Okoye from YouTube? Frank, get out from here. Your useless family is criminal.
2025, Briggy submitted
by your mama and your useless family.
U.S. congressional
and if visit you and your useless family. I know here. Negative criminal.
Briggy submitted a first ever historic U.S. congressional testimony.
None of your family will ever be greater than that Sonny that you are calling criminal. Idiot.
On their U.S.
your name
Congress
is Frank
website.
Okoye. Yes, screenshot
calling for
from
sanctions
YouTube. I will get
on Nigeria and Finland
YouTube
because of 1. Kidnap of NNAMDI KANU. 2. Taking part of the imprisonment of Simon Ekpa in Finland. 3. Taking part and supervise and paid Islamic jihadist terrorists that are carrying out Christian genocide for over 25 years now. Briggy did it. In an AI. Religious persecution was our key word to the US government. And Nigeria has gotten the result of our work. Ọ maka ndị ochintị, ọ maka ndị propagandist, ọ maka ndị gossip. APM carry suitcase and go to Washington, do photo and come back. This is not photo. This is real. You can see the results also. Briggy also submitted a proposal to the US government for political support, offering military bases to be able to eliminate the entire Islamic jihadist terrorists, which will in turn become imminent threat to the Americans tomorrow and to the entire world. I read it again. Briggy, where Ogenkere is the APM, also submitted a proposal to the US government for political support, offering military bases to be able to eliminate the entire Islamic jihadist terrorists, which will in turn become imminent threat to the American tomorrow and to the entire world. All these documents are available on the US Congress website. All these documents are available on the US Congress website. You're interested? Google it and you see it. So you don't say you don't know. Or you're saying you're still confused where you want to stay. Or you want to be sure your money, the funding you're doing is productive or is being used well. I'm taking time to explain it to you. So that you understand. Briggy government, where Ogenkere is the APM, submitted a proposal to the US government for political support, offering military bases to be able to eliminate the entire Islamic jihadist terrorists, which will in turn become imminent threats to the Americans tomorrow and to the entire world. All these documents are available on the US Congress website. If you want more questions, answers, go there, you will find it. On the 18th September 2025, it was a historic day where Biafrans were granted the first ever congressional briefing on Biafra, which lasted for well over 1 hour, 45 minutes in the US Capitol Hill. It was an opportunity for a live congressional testimony against Nigeria government. On the 18th September 2025, it was a historic day where Biafrans were granted the first ever congressional briefing on Biafra, which lasted for over 1 hour 45 minutes in the US Capitol Hill. It was an opportunity for a live congressional testimony against Nigeria government, for Biafra, for our leaders in prisons, for Biafra recognitions, for Biafra restoration, for the Christian genocide, religious persecutions, and more stringent measures against Nigeria government. Mazen NNAMDI KANU was sentenced to jail on November 20th, 2025. Oh, sorry. No, hold on. No, let me take it back. It was an opportunity for a live congressional testimony against Nigeria, for Biafra, also for our leaders in prison, for Biafra recognitions, for Biafra restoration, for Christian genocide, religious persecutions, and more stringent measures against Nigeria government. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced to jail. Yes, on the November, the one they sentenced him to life jail or death sentence. This happened on the November 20th, 2025. And on same day, U.S. lawmakers, educated by the Briggy APM and lobbies and attorneys, apprehended Nigeria live in the worldwide U.S. congressional hearing that was ongoing. The hard working of the Briggy speaks. First ever spoken about Biafra leaders and Biafra in the U.S. Congress floor. That day, Biafra, the very day they jailed Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was the same day they were having a congressional hearing. And our leaders, Biafra leaders, were spoken about. And it was as a result of all the work Briggy APM, the lobbies and attorneys are doing in the Congress House. If not for them, I don't know where we will be by now. What will become of us? Maybe Fulani will have run us over. Because they have captured Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, captured Simon Ekpa. Everybody will have been in the IDP camp or IDP camp by now. So we are proud of our Briggy government. Our results and demands to the US government are coming out gradually. Nigeria sanctions, CPC designation, and now bombing on Nigeria terrorists inside Nigeria soil. First ever credibility damage to Nigeria internally. Yes, so our results and demands to the US government are coming out gradually, ladies and gentlemen. First was Nigeria sanctions. Another one was CPC designation. And now bombing on Nigeria terrorists inside Nigeria soil. First ever credible damage to Nigeria internally. Briggy government has, within 1 year, done the following to Nigeria. 1, credibility damage. Now, the whole world now know that these people are not credible, is a useless, is a failed country, is a fragile country, and needed to be dissolved because they are annihilating their own citizens. They are annihilating Nigerian Christians. Nigeria government is killing Biafran Christians. So the whole world now know that they are worth nothing. They are not qualified to continue being a nation. Another thing Briggy has done within a year. Number 2, they've been able to set international pressure on Nigerian military formations and Nigeria government as a whole. Even Israel have now come to knowing that Nigeria is a terrorist country. It's kudos to Briggy. So Briggy have been able to make the whole world know that this terrorist Nigeria government is not qualified anymore to continue to exist. They kill their own citizens. They kill Christians. Nigeria government kill Nigerians. So there has been international pressure on their military formations and on Nigeria government as a whole. 3, because of the good works of Briggy, there has been a political and diplomatic isolation on Nigeria. Nigeria is being isolated now. Nigeria is being pointed at now. Just say you're a Nigerian. In fact, everybody be careful. A lot of them also have been granted not to go to America. A lot of them have been told not to go to America anymore or to Israel. A lot of them have been declared wanted. In fact, the whole international eye, is on terrorist Islamic Nigeria government. Brigi has successfully weaponized U.S. foreign policies apparatus against Nigeria, and more are to come. Brigi has successfully weaponized U.S. foreign policy apparatus against Nigeria, and more are to come, because Nigeria is not stopping. They continue to kill Nigerians. They continue to kill Christians. Nigerian government continue as of today, they continue to kill Biafra Christians. So these ones already are the achievements and so many ways. Biafrans are stopping her killers. And this on the level of the government. We also have other ways, a level of individuals, a level of states according to states, people, land, the community according to community, families according to families. What are the ways Biafrans can be free from their killers? Another way is for you or for us to kill back our killers, to defend ourselves, to fight back, organize ourselves, fund our liberation. You found that we have a military already. You fund your military, and they'll be able to fight back. We have 40 states. Our military, are they in the whole 40 states? When only a couple of us is funding the liberation, that's the problem. What ways can Biafrans be free from their killers? Another way is by funding and making each state must fall. If they have to really fund according to states, in Biafra land.
ego na Onitsha.
So
Each
that
main
these states
market
that
na
fund better will experience the better work. Because the deal is to remove all the traces of Islamic
somebody
terrorist
should
Nigeria
confirm
government
it.
out of Biafra land.
Yes, somebody should confirm it.
Americans are doing the ones they can do. We as a people, we should also be able to do the ones we can do.
Market, each person.
There are still presence of terrorist Islamic Nigeria government in Biafra land. And that we must deliver. We must remove them. We must fight. We don't just go to terrorist Islamic jihadist Nigeria government in our land, tell them bikonu, hapukwana yaka, bikonu, puano na banyo, bikonu. They don't understand that. They are on mission. You see, there's no tricks they're not using these days. There's no gimmicks they're not using. Suddenly they're telling you now that Biafrans they are Islam, that they have so many years that have been Islam. Can you imagine? They are using so many ways. They use this, it doesn't work. These people will not give up. They will not stop. Therefore, Biafrans must not stop. You must fight back. Get on your own gimmicks. Get on your own idea. Get on your own ways to remove terrorist Islamic Nigeria government out of our land. They are not stopping. They are not even afraid of Trump. To them, when they kill you, they go to their paradise. You kill them, they go to their paradise. Why don't you send them to their 72 virgins? Send them to their paradise. They leave you alone. Since they are doing their God a favor when they kill me and you. Look at a family that went to Christmas. On the way, they died. Fulani gunned them down like chicken. Wiped a whole family out. And they have their operators, their foot soldiers in our own land. And they will pretend and they will tell you they are Biafrans, whilst they are not. So we Biafrans must be able to identify all those ones that are working with them direct and fight them. We are at war. We are at war. Stop pretending, Biafrans. Stop pretending that everything is good. You even have time to do Christmas. And very soon now, another celebration, you will come. You will still go and celebrate. Why is you celebrating? Fulani are recruiting and they are gaining grounds and taking over your land with the different ideologies they are bringing. They will bring their people, pay them. They enter social media and be changing the brain and the ideology of our people. Why is Biafrans are celebrating? Why is Biafrans are drinking? No wonder their God told them, don't drink, so that your eye will be clear when you are on earth. Don't drink, oh. You'll be able to see your enemies and chop off their heads. Meanwhile, Biafrans are busy whining and dining. You do birthday on your 15th. You do birthday when you're 16. You do birthday when you're 17 years. Birthday when you're 18. Some Biafrans have done all the title, chief title, or one I don't know what they have taken it. And they are now using their own hands to invent titles, and they are giving it to themselves. They don't know what they want to do with money anymore. Meanwhile, their neighbors, their brothers and sisters are dying like chicken in the hands of Fulani terrorists. We must be awake, Biafrans, so we can identify and understand the system terrorist Nigeria government are using against us. We must be awake. We must be awake and be able to identify the system, the terminology. There's no system these people are not using. They've also taken time to let their sons marry our daughters, and they have their children in our land. They are using it to displace us. That's why when you're talking about your freedom, others are talking about another thing entirely. Because they are not 100% Biafran. We must really look down and know the system they are using. Little strategic systems, tactics they are using to displace us. Because they've seen they are not so as strong as you are, Biafrans. So they have withdrawn, and they are using so many angles and so many ways to defeat Biafrans. They use propaganda to defeat Biafrans. Now they are telling you Biafrans are Muslims. That you have been Muslim for years. And they are using it to defeat you. Some are listening to that and they are believing it. Some are even trying to getting converted. And as soon as you get converted, they push money to you, give you bloody money, you collect. Because after all, they made you hungry before. So as soon as you see money or see bag of rice, you will carry. Exactly the same system they use on Hausa. They've dealt with Hausa that today, Hausas are busy doing Babi Allah. They will go and look for the most stupid among you and enrich that person. If you are 100 as a people, they will enrich 2 or 3 of you and make sure that others are very poor. And then what do? Those 3 they made rich, gave money, give them bloody money. Then now every year you come back, they share a bag of rice, bag of beans to you, and then you worship them. Oh my God, you worship them. For the 1 bag of rice, this is not Biafrans. These are not Biafrans. These are not our characteristics. We have characteristics. Biafrans are not beggars. We don't beg. We believe in hard work. We believe in hard works. So when you begin to see our people falling in line and using plate and begging rice, begging beans, begging Indomie noodle, this is a displacement of people you're watching. Biafras don't beg. We don't use plates and begin to look for help. Help me, give me food, give me food. No, what Biafra will beg you, give me job, give me job. So when you see Biafrans begging for food, something is wrong somewhere. Somebody is changing some people. It's a displacement of people. It's a displacement of race. It's a displacement of culture. Fulani have seen that they can't fight you physically, that you have more muscles than them. They are using tactics to defeat you. And they are really doing that. They will look for the more vulnerable amongst you, the more gullible amongst you. They make them governors. They enrich them. They give them money. They dash them money. Why they compromise them? And then they are now using it against all of you that are learned, all of you that have talent, all of you that are intelligent, all of you that are 100% Biafrans. They are now using this on you and they are winning. Whether you want to hear it or not, I will tell you. Wake up, Biafrans. Wake up and smell this hot coffee. Your enemies are at your doors. Stop looking for them in the war grounds. They are in your neighborhood, going the same church to you. Now, Fulani are now telling you they are now Christians. Please. Hey! Can Satan go to church? Can Satan be converted? Even when Satan go to church, can Satan be converted? Fulani are now telling you they are Christians. I can even manage Hausa. But Fulanis are now telling you, hey, with their AK-47 by their side, with their machetes by their side, hidden inside their gown, they are telling you, they are Christians now. You must wake up, Biafrans, to the strategy, to the Islamic strategies they are using against you, to the Fulanization they are using on you. They are no more coming to you wholly, fully, openly, physically, because they now know Trump is there. They are now using gimmicks. They are now using ideas. They are now using chess play on you. Biafrans, wake up. You must rise up to the occasions. Defend yourselves through so many ways. Biafran women must stop marrying foreigners. Stop marrying Muslims. Stop marrying Fulani. They even disguise and tell you, you know what? Yes, I'm now a Christian, but I'm Fulani. Run for your dear lives. Biafran women and men. That was how our Biafran men went and married Fulani girls. It was a setup to catch you, displace you. Yeah. A lot of Biafran men now went and married Fulani ladies. And those ladies, I bet you they're not 100% Fulani ladies. They are genetic intermixed breed of Fulani and another tribe. They set them up for all of you. A lot of Biafran men married them. They are now, instead of you teaching them your own culture, no, they have come in with their own satanic culture, brainwashing your own children, indoctrinating your own children. Before you know it, they even carry you, a Biafran man, to their own mosque and to their own gods. Wake up, Biafrans, and to the occasion. Wake up to the occasion. So that you can see the tactics they are using against you. You must rise up and defend yourselves. You must stop marrying Fulanis. You must stop being converting yourself to Islam. When you convert yourself to Islam, you have given yourself to slavery. You have used your hand and walk into your slavery, walk into the hands of your killers. Biafrans, you're supposed to be walking away from your killers. You're supposed to be going away from your killers. Your killers will be going to one direction. You are supposed to be going to the opposite direction. Stop marrying their women or their genetic intermixed breeds. Stop working with Nigeria government. Stop accepting their offices. They will tell you, you know what? You are so good. I will give you Minister of International Affairs. Tell them you lie. You have denounced Satan and its works. You have denounced Fulani Nigeria government and its works. You can't say you're a Biafran and you're still working for Nigeria government. You can't say you're a Biafran and you're still working with Nigeria killer government that are killing you. You're supposed to be in opposite direction to your killers. You must denounce their offices. Don't accept any office. If you're a true Biafran and they are planning to make you president of Nigeria, you're not a true Biafran. You're not a Biafran. You are selling out your own nation. You don't want to be free. If you want to be free, people, free Biafra, free, see emerging or see Biafra emerged, you must not accept any office they are giving you in Nigeria government. You must not accept the governorship. You must not accept the councillorship. You must not accept the senatorship. You must not accept the presidency. You must not accept the ministership. When they have given you any position, you must say no to Nigeria government positions and offices. That way you can be free from them, because it's Nigeria government killing Biafrans. It's Nigeria government killing Christians. It's Nigeria government killing Biafra Christians. It's Nigeria government killing Biafrans as a whole. So Biafrans, for you to be free from the hands of your killers, you must walk away from them. Stop doing anything with them. Reject their political offices and positions. Reject it. Denounce it. You must denounce Nigeria and its estranged goodness, its estranged offices. You must denounce Nigeria. When they want to tell you, listen, David, I want to make you the governor of old Anambra State. You being a real Biafran, you tell them no. No. They will look at you and call you 1 million, you know. I want to give you a contract of supplies of crude oil to NNPC. You tell them no. That's the way you free yourself from your killers, from Nigeria killer government. You can't be running away and they're giving you contracts you're taking. You can't be running away and they're giving you political positions you're accepting. You can't say you're a true Biafran and you are in People's Club of Nigeria. Anything that has to do with Nigeria, you must denounce it. You must not accept it. In so doing, You can be free from your killer Nigeria. Nigeria is a killer country. Nigeria kill its own citizens. What are the ways Biafrans can be free from killer Nigeria country? That's what we're doing this morning. Another way Biafrans can be free from a killer Nigeria country. We must defend ourselves. Biafrans must defend herself. You must fund the liberation. The military, we have military already that are fighting. We must fund more so that the military can be in all the 40 states of Biafra land. We must de-Islamize Nigeria. We must de-Islamize Biafra land. Nigerians, if they want to de-Islamize, like the Yorubas, the Hausas, the Middle Belt, it's left for them, but they can de-Islamize. But we, as a Biafran, we must de-Islamize Biafra land, if there's any Islam. But since they are now telling us that they are, then Biafrans must reconvert themselves away, go away from Islam. Islam has been the problem we have in this whole life. Islam has been the people chopping off heads. Islam has been the people killing us. Islam has been the troubles of our lives. Islam has been the problem that Nigeria, after their independence, have not been able to stand on its feet. It has been Islam. It has been Islam that locked NNAMDI KANU in prison. It is Islam that locked Simon Ekpa in Finland prison. It is Islam that are killing us, are chopping off our heads. It is Islam that is making Biafrans to be dying on the Mediterranean Sea, dying in the desert. It is Islam that made us to all run away from our land. It is Islam. How can you now be embracing Islam? Biafrans are not Islam. Islam is for Arabs. Biafrans are not Arabs. Therefore, Biafrans cannot be Islam. Biafrans has never been Islam. And today, Biafran cannot be Islam. Because Islam is meant for Arabs. And we, Biafrans, we are not Arabs. We are not. We are Africans. And also, Arabs cannot be ruling Africans. Therefore, Islam cannot rule Biafra. So if you're a Biafran and you got yourself entangled with Islam, untangle yourselves. Untangle yourselves. The way we are, Islam will come into your life, change your culture, change your personality, change your language, change your religion, change your food, change your dressing, change everything that has to do with you, and be preparing you for a hell. Our forefathers knew this. Ojukwu knew this. This is why Ojukwu fought and told terrorist Islamic Nigeria government, I can't allow you to continue to kill my brothers and sisters and get them converted to Islam. We are not Arabs, so we cannot be Islamized. So if you have entangled yourself as a Biafran, you have entangled yourself with Islam. Untangle yourselves. Because if you're not an Arab, you can never be like an Arab. If Yoruba tell you the experience they get when they go to Mecca because they are Yoruba Islam, you will do to Fiakwa. When you are a Biafra and you get yourself converted to Islam, you have walked into your slavery once more. Like you have gone deeper. Your people are in slavery or in captivity and are in slavery already. When you now walk into Islam with your two legs, eh, you have walked into deeper slavery. And you will never come back. And you never come out. This is why we are here warning you. Untangle yourselves before it is too late. Because when you get yourself involved, they will mesmerize you. They will marry your baby girls. You see an old man with white beard and go and marry that your baby girl that is just 6 years. And then you'll be wondering, is this why you gave birth to this child? To give her to this old man that is about to die? This is Islam for you. They will not tell you when you get yourself converted. Your reward in their paradise is giving you 72 virgin. And in their paradise, it will all be males. And then in Islamic paradise, all your gola will be strong. Kakaraka, it will not go down. Maybe you don't know what Islam is all about. I'm taking time to tell you now. It is in their Quran. Your gola will not go down when you go to Islamic paradise. So that you can be sleeping with the 72 virgin. And then when you go to Islamic paradise, you will be drinking wine and alcohol. And you drink yourself to stupor.
Don't mind them.
Islamic paradise. It is written in your
Quran. These terrorists, them.
Okay? And then in your paradise, even your Allah will also abandon you there, because Allah told you that He will not be there, He will not be anywhere to be found, so that you will get yourself. So everything about Islam is sexual urge. Check it out. People are coming out. This is why you see Iran. Iran is pulling down and removing all the traces of Islam in their land because it's a mental illness. It's a cult. Listen, Biafrans, are you waiting? I mean, how do a child that do not have parents learn? Is it not from other children that have parents? This saying that experience is the best teacher, you can learn from other people's experience, no? Biafrans. Do you wait for the same thing to happen to you before you begin to learn? Learn from other people's experience like Iran. Learn from other people's experience very close like Hausa. Hausas are sick and they are tired of Islam.
Exactly.
They are sick and they are tired of Islamic Fulani around them. Iran are sick and tired of Islam. Biafrans, you can see what is going on around the world. How the people that have been Islamized for ages, decades, are now coming out of it. Because they've experienced it. They have weighed it. And found that it's a mental illness. It's occultism. It's madness. Like China. China is even cunning. China will even allow you to do your worst, but don't bring it to their own country. Do you know how many mosques China have burnt down? And yet, when they are outside China, they can do anything with anybody. They don't care. All they want is their interests, financial interests, and economical interests. That's all China is interested with. You guys can burn yourself to anyhow you want to. Do it outside China, but don't bring that rubbish into China, they said. That's why they said that Islam is a mental illness. And they are busy bringing down mosques in China. Meanwhile, some parts in Nigeria are embracing the same Islam people are running away from. Abba, something is wrong somewhere. Somebody is being brainwashed somewhere. Or somebody somewhere is lacking information. Biafrans, open your eyes and understand what is in front of you. The danger that is in front of you. And free yourselves from killer Nigeria government. Free yourselves from killer Nigeria country. Biafrans must denounce Islam. Biafrans must remove every mosque in Biafra land. Islam is an authoritarian idea, a wicked civilization. It's an ideology, a wicked ideology, a cannibalistic ideology, a sexualistic ideology, a demonistic ideology.